Did you experience an unusual smell in eastern and northeastern Calgary on Wednesday? Something maybe like rotting eggs or sulfur? Well, you're not alone. The Calgary Fire Department reported an uptick in calls for service related to unusual odors in that part of the city Wednesday, and we think we know why. For one, the source. Fire officials believe that is the retention ponds at the Calgary International Airport, which store fluids related to de-icing over the course of the winter. They freeze up over the winter, and when they start to melt during these warmer periods, it starts to expose a lot of decaying organic matter into the atmosphere. So that's what you're smelling. Now, we also saw some weather patterns make these smells more detectable to Calgarians on Wednesday. For one, we saw some easterly flow Wednesday morning. So we might have seen some airflow bringing the odors back towards most of the population of Calgary. We also saw an inversion in most of the region on Wednesday, meaning that warmer, lighter air aloft was trapping colder, denser air and odors closer to the surface where, of course, we're more easily able to smell them. The important thing to note here is officials say they didn't detect any dangerous gases when they responded to all of these calls on Wednesday. They say, though, that while some of these odors may be, annual, somewhat predictable, somewhat common, it's still important to report anything unusual to emergency services. A bit of education, they say, in terms of what we can and can't smell and what might not be that unusual here in Calgary, combined with vigilant reporting, can really help them manage their workloads effectively.
Anyone who lives in those neighborhoods or areas for a couple of years, they kind of expect it every year, so they kind of know. So that might be another way to engage with the community, talk to your neighbors. If you ask them and they tell you, like, oh, this is this thing that happens every year. But again, if there's anything that seems out of the ordinary or unexpected, then again, make the call and we'll go and investigate.